What's happening, guys? Welcome to the Rebel Workshop. So if you follow me on Instagram, last week I posted up a couple of pictures of a miniature Star Wars helmet that I weathered a few years ago. If you don't follow me, why not? But that reminded me that I need to do a few more of them. So that's what we're doing this week. And yes, I've had a haircut. Let's do this! Maybe stick around to the very end as well, guys. I don't know why, but for some reason I was having a hard time trying to do these intros this morning. I think I know why, but if you stick around to the very end, you'll see I was being distracted by someone. So here are the miniature Star Wars helmets, the full collection from DeAgostini. I think that's how it's pronounced, but I say the full collection. Actually, I have one extra because I did two of the Stormtroopers. There's the clean version and the first weathered one that I did. That looks amazing. You might have seen this. You might have seen these on the workshop tour that I did. Yeah, they look pretty good. I was really happy with this collection, it looks amazing. But some of them, as I said before, do need a wee bit of weathering. To be honest, by the end of the series, the factory weathering got a lot better. For example, one of the X-Wings helmets. You can see they did try weathering it a wee bit more compared to Luke's, which you can't really see that well. Damn reflections. But yeah, compare it to some of the ones that I weathered myself. Yeah, they were definitely getting better. This is one that I weathered. But I need to weather a couple of the clone commanders, so this one's way too clean. And Commander Gree is way too shiny. And this guy as well. So these are the three I'm planning on doing a wee bit of weathering to. So these guys will look a wee bit more battle worn. So yeah, I need to get these guys out. Let's hope they all don't fall down, because that has happened before. Yeah. So for everyone that's not familiar with this series, it was one of those monthly magazines that came with something. So I did subscribe to this, so I got these every couple of months. I think it was every month. I'm sure it was every month. But anyway, it took a couple of years to finish the collection. Yeah, so they came with one of the helmets and this nice little display case. And it came with a magazine telling you about the character and a few other details. It was quite interesting, to be honest. I've got them in a binder, a couple of binders upstairs. But yeah. Now they did, as I said, they did quite a good job of trying to weather them, but they need a wee bit dirtying up, so yeah, let's get on with it. So I'm going to start with Commander Pons. A wee close-up detail of him. As you can see, he does have some weathered paint, which looks pretty good. He's even got some Erebish on his back. I've covered up the base just so I don't get any paint on the base, because I don't want that happening. But what I'm going to start with is some watered down burnt sienna. Now with weathering miniature helmets, you've kind of got to think about the scale of this. So you don't want anything to be too big or too heavy looking. But yeah, I'm not too good with that, to be honest. So I just do as I usually do. I will brush this into all the wee nooks and crannies and use my kitchen roll to wipe the excess off. Damp kitchen roll as well. And just build up the layers. Once I've done this one, I'll probably go on to one of the other ones. So they're drying in between each coat. This gives me a wee bit of a production line. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but just in these cheek bits, they have tried to put a wee bit of weathering in there. So they did try. But this will make it look even better. So I'm just doing a wee bit at a time. Some of this won't actually show up in the colours, but some of it will. One thing I try not to forget is the bits underneath. I know you don't tend to see these, but they still get a bit dirty. Oh, that happened. I'm just leaving a few just wee bits here and there. And once I start going back over it again, that'll look pretty good. So that's a good start to it. I'll leave this to dry and maybe carry on with the next one. So I've started weathering this one, but I completely forgot I've did this already. If you look in here, that was me that did that. And on the top as well, he's got some dirt. Yeah, I've already did him, so he doesn't need anything else. From the front, it doesn't look very much. But in the white bits, it definitely shows up. Yeah, memory sometimes is crap, isn't it? But while I'm here, I'm just going to add a wee bit extra. Just to the silver. Yeah. So this guy is going away because he's already done. So there we go, I'm fairly happy with the burnt umber layer. I don't want to go too heavy with it. So I'll just let this dry. I might use my hairdryer just to dry it quicker. Then I'll go on top of this with a black wash. Cool thing about this one, his wee visor thing goes up and down. Although it does need glued properly on this side, it's kind of misaligned. But yeah, that's fine. So now onto the black wash. Now I'm not going to go as heavy with the black because it does just tend to overpower it. I'm just going to kind of dab it onto certain bits, then take it back off again. And yes, I know I haven't covered the base of this one up. I was being lazy. So, just start with this one. As I said, I'm not going heavy with this. So I'm trying to take as much of the paint off of this as possible. Then I'll just dab it into a couple of wee bits. As you can see, it's quite dark. But it just darkens some of the wee bits up. Of course, if it does get a wee bit too dark, you can just use the wet kitchen roll and it'll just take it off. I always like using the wee bits that I'm dabbing off just to put to other bits as well. Just gives a wee bit extra texture. Again, if it's too much, some of the damp kitchen roll, I'll just bring it back. And you can see the difference between this side and this side. There you go. I think that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna dab wee bits of black here and there, just like this. And knock it back. I'll call him done. I'm just going to do this one next. And that seemed pretty much done. Yeah, I'm loving the weathering on this guy. If it'll focus. Come on, focus. There we go. Although I'm not too happy with that wee bit. So, a good wee scrub. There you go, a bit better. Yeah, that's them done. Leave them to dry, and they're done. So there you go, guys. I think they've turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with these miniature Star Wars helmets. It was a long time collecting them, but it was worth it. If you've got these helmets yourself, I hope I've inspired you to actually redo the weathering on them yourself. Showed you it's pretty easy to do, to be honest. But as always, thank you for watching, guys. I always appreciate it. Please remember to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. And I'll see you next time on the Rebel Workshop. What's happening, guys? Welcome to the rock. Oh my god, I can't even see it now. Fuck. Oh my god, that's because I'm too bothered about you.
And here comes the rock!
I'm going to put that up now.
No!